Make a tree good, and it will bear good fruit. Make the tree bad, and it will bring forth bad fruit. Hello, friends. This is Stella, your regular host on the Family Enrichment Hub, your center for family learning and for growth. I am delighted to be starting a new series with us today, which I have titled Hurting People, Hurt People. I'm going to be sharing different aspects within this series that will help us to appreciate the fact that the way we behave is a reflection of what we truly value on the inside of us. This series is going to help us to explore different behaviors that people will display that actually will help us to confirm that hurting people hurt people. It will help us to appreciate the impact of the way that we behave on our loved ones, and that is our family members whom we relate with on a day to day basis. Our behavior is largely shaped by the family backgrounds that we are coming from. It's also shaped by the school environments that we've studied in, the people that we relate with on a regular basis. Our religious affiliations also have a part that they play in the way that we behave as individuals. But large and by the way you behave, you personally take responsibility for it. The way you touch people's lives, the way you treat others, the way you carry yourself, you're going to be the first person to bear the consequences of your behavior. And that's why they say how you treat people reflects what you value. No wonder Zig Ziglar, a motivational speaker, tells us that it's impossible to consistently behave in a manner which is inconsistent with how you see yourself. In other words, you'll always behave in a manner which is in line with how you see yourself, with how you value yourself, with what you believe about yourself. John Maxwell, a leadership guru, in his book How Successful People Grow, also has this to say: you can never outperform your self image. In everything that we do, everything, every behavior that you show within the society, within your family, within your place of work is a reflector of how healthy or unhealthy your image, your view of yourself actually stands. It's difficult to thrive beyond the heart idea of yourself, we are told by psychologists. And so, if you've experienced some kind of abuse in the past, if you've experienced neglect, if you've been bullied, if you've been invalidated as the experiences that you've been through growing up as a person, chances are you will not thrive beyond those pains. You will not thrive beyond those emotions until you're able to confront them and put them in the past where they belong. You'll keep replaying, you'll keep replicating, you'll keep producing the same results which are consistent with the emotional pain that you carry on the inside of you. That's why we are told that trauma begets trauma, because past pains, scars of the past that we've experienced as individuals, they become internalized, they become a part and parcel of our thinking, of our feeling, and so of necessity, they become a habit within us. And anything that becomes a habit of necessity, it comes second nature, it's a default setting within you, and that will lead you to keep hurting people around you. Just to confirm the series, hurting people, hurt people. We are also told that you give what you have, you do not give what you don't have. So if you're full of love, if you're full of generosity, if you're full of kindness, it will be displayed in the way you behave with the people around you. When you're loaded with bitterness, with anger, with envy, and with pain, it will also reflect in the way you carry yourself, in the way you behave with people. You cannot give what you don't have. So when you see people behaving in rather weird, strange, and unacceptable ways, they are only screaming out that that is who they are on the inside. Like Oprah Winfrey keeps telling us that when people show you who they are, believe them, because that is truly who they are. That is what they represent on the inside of them. So there should be no room to say they probably didn't mean it or it's nothing. What people show you, that is truly who they are on the inside of them. Psychologists also tell us that people who were abused as children usually have a high chance of replicating that abuse in their adult lives. So if you don't heal from the pain that you've experienced as a child, you'll show it on yourself. You'll be harsh to yourself, and you'll also be harsh to the people whom you relate and interact with, and more so your family members. Pastor Rick Warren of the Purpose Driven Life has this to say. He says, when someone hurts you, they've been hurt and are still hurting. Unkind people have never felt kindness. Unloving people have never felt love. Rude, arrogant, and bitter people are heavily insecure and they are in pain because secure and loving people don't act in a way that reflects bitterness, anger, and rudeness. Loving and kind people are caring, they are kind, they are generous, they are courteous, and they are considerate of others. So the next time you see people behaving in a harsh way, you see people rude to you see people behaving in a mean manner, you see people behaving in unacceptable manner, they are only screaming out to you, I am hurting, I am in pain, I am having and going through a difficult time. I need to be helped. Allow me to conclude with this, friends. You're responsible for your healing. For those of us who have gone through pains, traumas in our earlier years, you have a duty to heal yourself. For when you heal yourself internally, you'll have all round breakthroughs regarding your relationships, your health, your mental wellness and well being, your finances will improve, you'll be more productive in your work, and at the end of the day, your family will stand to benefit because you will give them the best version of yourself, which has healed and gone past the pains and the traumas of your childhood. Thank you, friends, for listening in. Kindly share widely within your different networks of friends and family. For I believe this is how we shall truly transform our society through the family. Kindly look out for the next topic of discussion under the series Hurting People, Hurt People. God bless you. Catch you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.